So I'm here at Pecan Creek in East Temple. That is very super close to the Scott and White and VA hospitals. And this is the DR Horton model. Literally the biggest employer in all of Temple is the Baylor Scott and White Clinic, and it's insurance arm as well. That's how close Baylor Scott and White. It's a mile away. There's also the buildings are just over the horizon, and even closer is the VA hospital. So you can actually ride a bike or take a scooter for sure. So anyways, this is the model home. I'm going to show you just so you can see the finish out, and then we're going to actually look at some of the floor plans. Price point here ranges from under 200,000, just under 200, or right at 200 to 235 right now in the red tax special, and that'll get you anywhere from about just under 1,200 square foot for the 200,000. 235, you get a 1,800 square foot 5-bedroom, 2.5 bath. So pretty phenomenal price for that big of a house, which is the most popular. So DR Horton is the #1 builder in the United States. Okay, you see luxury vinyl plank throughout the entryway. Into the bedrooms, you have carpet in the bedrooms, and then you've got vinyl plank in the bathroom. Tile surround. It's a real tub, I believe. Yeah, some of these builders are using those plastic surrounds. Nice to see that they're actually building with real tile. Okay, double pane windows. These homes are very efficient, energy efficient. Highly, I think it's 4 or 5 star rating. This particular plan has 4 bedrooms, so you got 2 off the side, 1 over here. Could use as an office. Laundry room with vinyl plank. Okay, so you have your standard kitchen. This is your standard kitchen with usually going to have the white cabinets or the mocha cabinets that you see here, and then you have granite countertops, and it's not the thin granite. It looks like 3/4 inch. Nice to have a breakfast bar and another seating area. I mean a dining area, and then it's nice to see you have this. It's a very nicely laid out floor plan. So the tax rate here is just above 2.3%. Dues are $78.25, or about $26 per month. So there's a master bedroom, very well appointed. So you only have carpet in the actual bedrooms themselves. Everything else is vinyl plank. And this has tile surround. I'm not sure. This model is a slightly higher series than what we're going to see. I'm not sure if that carries through. Nice thing though is they just announced this. They're doing full sodden sprinklers all the way around. It's a nice closet. So you won't have to spend any additional for the lawn or the sprinkler system. And that alone saves about $5,000 to $6,000. So they have the usual lot is 50 by 120. So we're looking about 6,000 square foot lot, which is very comfortable. For owner occupants, they have rates at 4.99% standard. And for investors, we're looking at the 4.25 7-year fixed arm. So it's fixed for 7 years, and then turns over to an arm after the 7th year. And that actually fits in pretty well with our investment plan, because we usually hold our homes for 7 to 10 years while they're still under the full. You got your warranty. The warranty is 1 year bumper to bumper, 2 years behind the walls, and you have a structural warranty for the big stuff like the trusses and the foundation for 10 years. So all in all, a very nice house. We'll go actually look at some of the completed spec homes, inventory homes. This is a 1 mile from Baylor Scott and White, a little less than a mile to VA hospital. So lots of nurses, doctors, residents, anesthesiologists. Probably not going to live here, but you got your people that work in the other parts of the hospital. There's 8,500 people that work for Baylor Scott and White, whether it be at the hospitals or at the insurance company. So pretty cool. So let's go take a look at some homes. Okay, so this is the biggest one, the big 5-bedroom house. Is not usually what we go to in our rental properties, but this price point is so amazing that it's definitely worth considering. I think the rents could definitely bring in some more rent on this. That would be closer to $2,000 a month. So of course the lights are not on, power is out here, but just wanted to take a look at the 5-bedroom house. Oh, a nice big space here downstairs. It's again granite countertops. These ones are a little bit thinner. It's more like the 1/2 inch, but still very good. There's the white cabinet example. Nice pantry. Once again, luxury vinyl plank. Another one of the things is good for us as property managers is that it's all electric, so we don't have to worry about meeting the gas man, which is always a challenge. So big open area space for eating. A breakfast bar. You could have chairs. You have chairs at. Let's take a look upstairs. Let's see what's up front here. Probably you got your powder room. So this is right now for red tag specials, $235 range. That's a lot of house for $235. Okay, standard sized bedroom. Nice, it's off to the right, be good for an office, guest room. Bedroom 3. Bedroom 4. And to give you perspective, you can't really see it, but that's VA hospitals right there. Laundry room. Nope, no power. It does have a tile surround, which is nice. Sorry you can't see it. Granite countertops in the bathrooms, which is nice. Vinyl plank. So just a little bit of carpet up here in the hallways. Then your master bedroom here. Nice and wide. Definitely good for a king size. Double pane windows. Energy efficient. Ooh, good size closet. Wow. 18, almost 1,900 square foot for $235. Where else in the United States can you get that? DR Horton sells over 50, 60,000 homes a year nationwide. Got quite a presence in Temple. We've done a lot of work with them. This actually has a pond lake view. That's pretty neat. This is a huge yard. This is not your normal yard. No, you wouldn't want a yard this big with tenants because too much to take care of. Nice scenery back there, though. Nice setting. Nothing will ever be built back there. So full sod and sprinklers, which in this house would be thousands of dollars. So that's great. Let's take a look. This is the largest plan. I believe it's called a Franklin. And then we're going to go see the Estero, which is a home I just closed. Okay, so here's the Estero floor plan. It is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1-story. Nice layout. They just started adding sprinklers and grass all the way around standard. Before you wouldn't get you had no sprinklers and only front yard sod. So now you've got full landscaping all the way around. Once again, the theme looks relatively similar. You got this tasteful in-style luxury vinyl plank. Granite countertops again. Microwave oven, stainless steel appliances. This one has a refrigerator. I've got to double check the contract. We did sell this one to a client. See if that was thrown in the deal. He's pleasantly surprised that he doesn't have to pay for sprinklers now, which, along with the backyard sod, is going to save him about $6,000 up front after closing. And here's your granite countertop again, and the bathroom's a nice deep sink, the white shaker cabinets, and tile surround, which is very refreshing because a lot of the builders in this price range will do the plastic surrounds, linen closet. Recessed can lighting throughout the whole house. So bedroom 1 and 2 we just saw. Here's bedroom 3, perfect for an office. Guest room. Maybe a sitting area, workout room, Pilates. So you'd have your breakfast bar here, you have your table here, and then your living room here. Good size backyard. Really, you don't want much more than that. Handsome looking house. Good size master bedroom for a starter home. Tile surround again. It's again the same theme. You got the granite. There's a lot of house for the money. So this one sold for $221 and change. And like I said, they have floor plans that are down as low as 1,150 square foot for $198, and then you have other ones that are 1,250 square foot. It's like a 206, but they're all going to pretty much look the same, just less square footage, less bedroom count. So this is the only 4-bedroom, 1-story they have. They go quick. So DR Horton's currently in their red tag sale, $20,000 discount on all the houses. This normally goes for $242. We got ours for basically $222. And as of now, I'm middle of July. Red tag sales. This is 2026. The red tag sale will be over August 8th, and that's your deepest discounts. So time is of the essence. Oh yeah, there's your sprinkler system controller. Nice house. Nice, better than my first house. All right, Ken Renner, 512-423-5626. Join us for one of our upcoming home buying crash courses. And have them right here in Pecan Creek.